Come one, come all, and hear a rousing tale about how the gentry want to steal your lands. We speak, of course, on the Enclosure Act. It harms, not helps you.
And that's a fact.
You may look to the bard to soothe what ails, but on the rule of kings, where doth he stand?
Not with the people.
In medicine, witches used to hold a noble place. Here, James, evil and gangly those healers makes. In Scottish autonomy, it hath been disgraced. So now many blameless shall be burned at the stake.
Because of this bard's words,
with the strength of that wretched lord,
they come for you at the point of a sword.
Join us.
It's not too late.
Join us.
Your world is at stake.
Puppets and anarchy?
I think we found our kindred spirits.
How came this vicious decree? With puppets now, the story you'll see.
Before, we all enjoyed the commons,
each having a peace without problems,
raising what we need to stay alive,
and resting when we need not strive.
But what if that land were not common held, but owned instead by the lords we serve?
How then am I to grow my daily bread?
or afford the rents where I lay my head?
Where are we supposed to turn?
To cities, perhaps, where there are wages to earn?
The lazy commoner is a hindrance to the future of industry. With this logic, our noble lords do proclaim a vicious trap that for commoners they've laid.
Now, all day in a factory I must toil,
Or be a pauper dispossessed of soil?
yet not even a wandering vagrant can I be.
And for vagrancy they can now hangeth thee.
Work or death, that's the price they've laid out, forcing us on a frightening rout.
Where now can common people turn?
Perhaps we their enclosures can burn?
No!
For if we cannot freely dig the land,
Then together against them we must stand.
Ow! Ow! Thus concludes our puppet play. Donations do help us keep the candles lit, but none shall be turned away for lack of penny. I do deeply hope you enjoyed the show, and perhaps that you learned a thing or two about the Enclosure Act, and perhaps you'll find us for our next performance soon. Who knows when that will be, but some... Is there anyone else? Have you enjoyed the show? That's quite lovely. We enjoyed performing it for you. What was your favorite part?
Destroying the city.
Should we do the show again? Oh, well, someone's come to interrupt us. How rude.
All those who trespass here shall pass.
See, this is the price they've laid out for speaking one's mind and being thine own self true.
For trying to survive, they will let us die in this cage. With me, friends, let us show them our rage.
All knights are bastards! All knights are bastards! All knights are bastards! All knights are bastards!
Oh, watch out!
You saved me from that blow.
It seemed not right to die simply for helping someone.
Well, many of your station think otherwise.
Oh, I'm learning there are many things wrong with the idea of my station.
Oh, I meant no judgment by it. I think that it is on all of us to recognize the privilege of our station, and by doing so, thus betray it. You're Lady Ophelia, right?
Oh, I am. I admit I try to blend in town, but at this I am no good. Say, have I seen you ere now? Your face seems familiar.
Oh, maybe you've seen a show in town?
I've seen many of these interludes, yet you I have not seen. I think I would remember such a face.
Oh, well, maybe you've seen me in a dream of something that hasn't happened yet.
I would linger in such a dream. Hey, look, there was some over there!
Beyond desire, beyond rage, I must leave you for a time, like the moon, so that we may meet again for future crime.
Oh, Barb, what's your name?
Touchstone.
A fool's name?
Well, only fools would dare to set the flames.
Many thanks to you, brave hearts, for sheltering us from that hail of slings and arrows into this refuge of outrageous fortune.
Oh, I would that we stayed to fight, untested as my sword against those who would silence the people's voice, which you also artfully heralded. It was a righteous comedy indeed.
Flatterers and fighters I make thee. But what strange wandering spirits hath found their way into our town of misery?
And into our hearts, for I fear we would have never made it past the iron hands of those knights without your help.
Well, I'm always down to fight a pig.
You speak strangely. We are but wandering fools, out to find a place to play our dramas, earn a coin, or learn a new jig. So lucky are we to have found some so soon of such tender hearts. Tell us of your troop.
Oh, we are the Bards Without Banners, a troop with no lordly patron, and so we are beholden to no lord but to the tenor and meaning of our word.
Any lord for the plays that we do would have us flogged or jailed.
Or killed.
Well, they can try anyway.
I'm Calix.
And I, Rosie. That's Guile.
And who are you? And from where did you last stray, I wonder? Were they dress themselves so?
I'm Touchstone, and we come from a strange land that's far away, and might seem weird to those unfamiliar with its ways.
Oh, Ireland, perhaps.
No, it's out west over the ocean in the New World.
Well, what lies west of Ireland?
East, dear. You mean east from Denmark, where many dress so...
Yeah.
I'm Audrey, a fellow student of theater. I wonder, friends, what the source of your rage was to have drawn such a fierce response.
Or the Enclosure Act, of course. Have you not heard of it?
Oh, trust me, they have heard of it.
The kings and lords of the land steal from us, the people who've toiled these lands since before there were kings.
It is because of the harshness of this new act that we are emboldened to braver deeds still, though not enough or concerned enough about its effects.
They can see these smaller changes, but not the king's larger plot.
Death to all kings, that's what I say. This one and the last.
And future ones still.
Might you say, death to the idea of kings?
Indeed, I would.
All who toil under the sun deserve no gods or masters to turn them into slaves.
Our labor should be for our own joy and for those whom we hold dear.
I knew them to be kindred friends.
Do you think that we could tell them our secret? We're not from Denmark.
That much is obvious. I'd say you're a bit fey around the edges, personally.
We did come by way of the Fae.
But also through time. We come from many years in the future. And we come bearing grim news. Things do not get better.
It's possible that they get worse.
And you were brought here by fairies.
Well, actually, it was a witch.
Well, if anyone could do such a thing, it would be a witch.
Well, wait. How are things much worse in the future?
Okay. Have you heard of a billionaire?
Is that like a king?
Oh, it's a thing much worse.
We come from hundreds of years in the future.
Well, why have you come here now?
Well, to end the divine reign of kings forever.
In our time, our kings.
These, airy villains?
Yes.
Yes, these villains billowing have grown far too great. For you, they enclose the commons. For us, they enclose joy itself.
And they came up with really clever boxes to put people in who disagree with them.
Well, we have jail.
I've been thrice, escaped twice.
Fifth time for me. Remember when we blew it up?
Yeah, ours are much harder to escape from.
Okay, so you've come back to now so that you might win before the powers that be become too powerful?
Exactly. Soon there will be an uprising.
How did they know? I told you we need a new meeting place.
No, we have not spied on you. No.
We read about it in a book that chronicles the history of the world and of a revolution soon does speak.
We were planning an uprising. In the event that James went forward with this new act to enclose the commons.
And now that he has, we're going to rally the people.
Oh, and rally they shall!
Yet, we would ask you to wait a few days at least.
But the time to strike is now. You saw how the people riled. They were riled and ready.
We have a plan. To kill King James. We think that with his death, the uprising you crave will have a more lasting effect.
Your uprising is the first to challenge this system of wages and land theft that starts here and will sweep over all the world.
You make it seem like we fail.
Well, you touch a grim note. Without this intervention, you all are.
Not as successful. The victory does not last, as our time can attest to.
Well, does it say what becomes of us?
It makes no mentions of names, but was chronicled by one who took part. Who amongst you is a scribe?
That would be Thorn.
Who was killed last spring.
We have yet to find another writer with as much wit as they.
Oh, we're so sorry for your loss. And sorry for the losses to come.
We want to help you.
For Thorn.
For our futures.
Good. Because in the coming century, England is going to destroy a world that it claims to have just discovered, and James is the one that sets it in motion.
But we can stop him before any of that happens.
But what of the rest of Europe that flirts with similar plots? Even now I hear Spain has plans to explore this new world.
Turtle Island.
It's true. Our plan only stops England. Perhaps we can
inspire others to take up the cause. We can't change the whole world, but we can change our own small part of it. Even now, a global politics is forming, and if we can stop it here, then we can encourage others to stop it elsewhere. To this, we can't see the future.
Well, of course, but what is your plan? I mean, we're no assassins who can climb towers or defeat castles. Trust me, we tried. It did not go very well.
We planned to get invited into the castle to perform a play. We ran into Lady Ophelia in the woods, who thought us the phantom of old Hamlet.
And who I saw applauding for your show.
And we told to bring Hamlet hither into the woods tonight. There we shall feign to be the ghost of his dead dad.
And set Hamlet on a path of revenge of what he already suspects, that James did come to the throne by way of murdering old Hamlet.
You would set them against themselves like bickering dogs.
Yeah. A brilliant plan.
Sign me up.
But where did you come by this secret knowledge?
The bard wrote of it in a play, which I have here.
Another book.
The only trouble is we need a convincing visage of the dead king with which to trick Hamlet.
I mean, well, we know how to make puppets.
So what do you say? Will you help us?
Let us a moment speak. There's two. I can't believe it. They're very cute. They have so much time travel.
We're in. Hell yeah! Double, boil and trouble.
And bury the king under the palace rubble!
Why did you stop me from telling them about their fate?
I feared that if they knew if we failed, their hearts would falter. If they know we fail, they die.
Well, death is possible for all of those who try to change anything.
But to know something is possible is very different than to know it is certain.
I just think that they deserve to know of what's at stake.
Can we tell them later?
Oh, that's awesome, guys. Okay, I suppose all deserve at least one moment of unbridled hope that their world's not about to come to an end.
Whither wilt thou lead me? Speak. I'll go no further. Mark me, the spot is near.
My madness returns!
Hamlet, your doom approaches. The hour is almost come.
When I to sulphurous and tormentous flames must render up myself!
Alas, or ghost, or father.
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak, I am bound to hear.
And thou shalt revenge what thou shalt hear, for I am thy father's spirit.
Doomed for a second time to walk the night!
Till the foul crimes of my killer are purged from sight! Till you have undone this wicked blight!
And revenge this foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder?
One most foul!
Haste me to know it, that I may swiftly sweep to that revenge.
'Tis given out that a serpent stung me while I slept, but the serpent that stung me now wears thy father's crown.
And now you, Hamlet, must put that king in the ground!
I almost knew it by my own wit. Yet, I must tactfully avenge you, sire. For I cannot just waltz up to James in his hall, plunge a dagger in his heart, crying, "Revenge, revenge!" I would be flayed alive without proof.
Why not? 'Twould suffice. Oh, where is Hamlet's courage?
Do not think me not to the task. Yet true revenge lies not just in James's death, but in his disgrace through the annals of history. Oh, might you extract a confession, my dear?
Oh, a daring idea, Ophelia.
By what method?
By putting on a play, perhaps? Hast thou seen the interlude of the murder of Gonzago?
A most fitting interlude, for it portrays a grisly betrayal twixt two brothers. And by holding up a mirror to the nature of his hideous crime, James might reveal his part in his. But where can we find a discreet group of performers who, if all goes ill, will not speak ill of my strange request? There are Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, your old childhood dears, who operate that theater in town. I think they would be perfect to the task. This all fits well.
More than you could know. Swear this, my son.
I do swear it. By the gods that walk these hills, I will your noble spirit avenge.
Oh, would you swear another thing?
Anything for you, my kings.
Ah, that is the root of it, though you know not why.
In my death and afterlife I saw a great many lives, a great many pains.
And in truth, the titles we cling to in life mean very little in death. I've been haunted by the unending ghosts of those I oppressed in life.
But you're a most noble king.
Oh, but the act of kings is oppressive to all. Whether 'tis nobler to hold power over those who need no gods or masters, or to, give those who know their own needs the power to steer their own lives, it is that it is not.
You must find a different way, for the cycle of death that we as lords do command must end. Give sovereignty to all, for each their own.
What would you have me do?
Once you have dealt with James, lay down the crown and abolish its power.
Give power back to those who toil and fight
In field and stream and wood and night, to govern themselves as is their right.
Lay to rest the idea of kings forever, so they may not blight the future that I and my death have seen bettered by their absence.
On this, I will absolutely, without question, consider.
Hey, swear it!
To be or not to be, Hamlet, that is the question you must answer. To disinherit a legacy none should be born to. Wake, and sleep no more in naivety.
I swear it! So to this I will hold him, friend, for I am entranced by your words. They feel at home in my soul, as the stars must feel at home in the sky. We will return to you when this deed is done and learn more of this future you speak of. Oh, thank you, dear.
Now, fly away for us, for only fools linger where the dead are sundered. Now go.
Go! Go!
And leave Ireland alone!
And now the board is set in motion, and poor Hamlet will come to us.
But how will us doing a play help kill James?
Well, certainly after the confession, Hamlet will kill James in a fit of bloody passion.
Unless the courts intercede.
Which they likely will.
And what if Hamlet forgets his promise?
Or fails.
Or lied about it entirely?
Should we really leave the fate of us all in the hands of one so meek?
I agree. There's no spine in that one.
The play is merely a way in. We shall seal James's fate, and with it, the fate of all kings.
Did you say that poison was used in the time that this play was based on?
I, Henbane, know you how to make a poison.
Aye.
During the play, we'll poison James.
And Hamlet, if need be.
And the uprising will take care of the rest.
Why don't these filthy peasants like me? I hear them crying out in the street for my head, mine, and something else I can't quite understand. What was it they called for? For intermission.